Good morning. It is Friday and it is the 21st of October. I have just arrived at work, so it's a working day for me today, so I'm not sure how much I'm going to get filmed. And I didn't film anything at all on my way to work because I forgot my GoPro, which I normally attach to my windscreen if I'm filming part of my journey. I haven't got an audiobook on the go at the moment because I haven't been able to settle on choosing one. So I've been catching up on some podcasts and I've been catching up a bit on the Happy Place podcast. So I've just been listening to the Sam Ryder interview on the 26th of September. Sam Ryder, if you are not aware, is our guy that almost won the Eurovision Song Contest for us. Ukraine obviously won this year, but we came second, and he was really amazing, and he's just such an amazing person to listen to. So I'd highly recommend listening to that interview. He's such a positive force and really interesting to listen to his views on things. I feel really sort of upbeat having listened to it. But I am going to have to decide on an audiobook. I'm missing having an audiobook on the go. I really want to be listening to the Third Thursday Murder Club, but I've listened to the sample a couple of times with the different narrator. And she's a lovely actress, Fiona Shaw, but she's not Joyce, and she's not Elizabeth, and she's not Ibrahim. So I'm going to have to get the book and read it. Oh, my voice is going croaky. I don't feel like I've got a cold or anything. I think it's just morning voice. I left Dan and the girls having warmed up croissants from our magic bag that we picked up yesterday from Londis, which was absolutely epic. So they were very happy with that for Friday breakfast. And I'm now going to go into work. It's about 8:10 in the morning. And I'm going to make myself a cup of tea. Get my laptop on and get started. I woke up in a bit of a bad mood today, or not a bad mood, I would say, and I can't be bothered mood. So I need to find the things that are gonna bring me motivation today. So I like to be busy. I like to know that I've got stuff done. So first thing I'm gonna do is just go through all my emails and make a list of things that I want to get done today. Make sure that I've got any little niggly admin bits out the way as well, because that'll make me feel good. And then at lunchtime, I'm going to try and catch up a little bit on comments, because I got a bit behind because of having to prep and film my podcast, which is almost ready to go. It won't be published till next week, because it has to be submitted to the Skillshare people first, so they can see the mention, and then they approve it, and then I can publish it, because I'm sponsored by them at the moment. Not this. This isn't sponsored by Skillshare. I'm in my knitting and crochet podcast. Clearly I need to stop talking, and I definitely need a cup of tea. Well, that wasn't a great start to the day. I set the alarm off. I turn the alarm off every time I come into work. But I found myself staring at the key code this morning, the keypad, thinking, no idea what the code is. Just my mind was a blanket, as Clarice Bean would say. Just completely went out of my mind. Of course, the moment the alarm went off, I remembered. Anyway, fortunately, I managed to sort it out in the end. But I think it's going to be one of those days. No, we're not going to let it be one of those days. I'm going to continue on my path to have a productive and good day. I'm going to channel Sam Ryder. Be positive. So while I was out supplementing my lunch with some pop chips, I thought I'd do a quick scan for any mushroom development. Not much luck. I'm trying to remember when the fly agarics, which are the fairy tale mushrooms, the typical red with white spots, appeared last year, but I can't remember. Aha! Couple of little ones. We were going between rain and sun all day, so the sky was amazing. Now I have a special trip to make. There's a walled garden on site, and it is absolutely beautiful, and I love it at this time of year when everything's just going over a little bit, and it's just beautiful. And I was here for a very special purpose, to pick up some of the freshly pressed apple juice. And then on my way back to the office, I spotted a really good one. Still not a fly agaric, but pretty impressive, I'm sure you'll agree. Sometimes salad isn't going to cut it. Many hours later, it's time to leave, jump in my car and get myself home. It's about 25 to 5, I'm about to drive home. I went to pick up some stuff from the walled garden. So there's a walled garden here, and yesterday was the apple harvest. So I got a couple of the freshly pressed apple juice, which we'll all try tonight because it doesn't have a long shelf life at all because it's completely raw. And I bought some dried basil and dried rosemary that they make from the garden. But the guy there was like, you have to take some of the fresh basil, and he gave me some. I was just about to hold this out for you to sniff. But of course that's ridiculous. It is utterly amazing. So I think I'm going to have to make a small batch of pesto with that. Sorry, someone just walking past there. I've got me blackcurrant and licorice. Going to have one of these on my drive home. Probably going to listen to a bit more of my podcast, and then at 5 o'clock it's Sarah Cox with the Friday night drive time show, so I might listen to that. Not sure yet. Sorry about the blinking sound. That would be my hazard lights. Just coming round. I'm literally a 5-minute drive from my front door. Just coming round a roundabout and thought, that's a funny noise. Got a flat tyre. Oh, I knew from the moment I woke up this morning that today was going to be one of those days. Anyway, I've got a spare tyre in my boot, but I've never had a flat tyre before, so I don't really know where to begin. So Dan's on his way. He's just, fortunately, Phoebe had a friend over who's a neighbour, and so he's just popped over to have a word with that parent to say, look, could they just base themselves at your house for half an hour whilst I go and rescue Ashlee. Literally 5 minutes around the corner, and I just need him to come and help me change the tyre. Might just sniff my basil. That'll make everything better. Rescuer.
What's up, besties?
Oh, I can hear her purring. Well, I'm home. Thank you, Dan, for rescuing me, even though I attacked you with the oven door this morning.
I was at my friend's house.
I'm a bit soggy now.
Yeah, typically, the moment I got a flat tyre was the only point in my journey home when it started to absolutely bucket it down with rain. Right, we're going to try, so the walled garden, I bought raw pressed apple juice, so we're going to try some, because it's got to be drunk really within the next 24 hours.
Not raw, freshly pressed.
Yeah, but it is raw, there's nothing in it. So this was pressed yesterday.
Ooh, yesterday.
From the apples at the orchard. Who would like first try?
You go first.
Me?
You go first.
Yeah, no one else is going to like that actually. I think I'll just finish it.
I'll go next.
Must. No, I'm going
You're
next.
holding the camera.
That is the nicest apple juice I've ever had in my entire life.
Oh, that's delicious.
Okay, the rest is for me.
Come back with the apple juice. You can finish the rest of that bottle and I'll put this one, thank you,
In my belly.
in your belly. Now I'm going to put it in the fridge and we'll have it tomorrow because Lilli will want to try some. In focus. You need to be quite close when the light is low. We've had a bit of a, well, it wasn't too bad. It was just really annoying that I had a flat tyre, which has never happened to me. I've had other things happen to me. I've had flying carpets hit me. I've had drunk people drive into me.
Someone reversed? No, someone driving to the back of you for no reason.
So, yeah, at stationary traffic lights, someone drove into the back of me after we'd been stopped for quite some time. I had my exhaust fall off.
Yeah.
Several heat shields
yeah.
fall off.
Well,
But-
two, because you only have two.
But I've never had a flat tyre. So, but fortunately, and I didn't know, I have to say, I'm ashamed to say that I don't know how to change a tyre. And you did it in about 5 minutes flat despite the torrential rain.
Yeah, in the absolutely poor, it was.
And it was
as us
driving
English say,
rain.
it was.
Can't say that.
Why not?
Children are watching.
Oh, as us English would say, it was raining cats and dogs.
It was raining cats and dogs. That's better. Everyone else can guess what Dan said.
You could bleep the other.
Yeah, I'll bleep the other bit. I'll work out how to do that. Yeah, it was really, and not only that, but it was really, really windy. So I was trying to hold an umbrella, but it just kept turning inside out. And all this happened. So I was there for quite a while before Dan came to get me. But it was right outside a motorbike garage, and there was people there. So and some guy walked past, some random, like, civilian, non-motorbike guy.
Some dude.
And asked me if I needed any help, which was very kind of him, and I declined because Dan was on his way by that point. But I did sort of think I was on my own in the dark-ish and the rain.
It was raining that badly that as I was bent over trying to do everything, my glasses filled with water and then they fell off my face.
They did. Anyway, it didn't take too long once Dan got there, so he rescued me closer so we focus. Anyway, it's Angelica's birthday today.
Happy birthday, Angelica.
Happy birthday, Angelica. And it was stuck in the middle of Cross Stitch's birthday on the 19th. She was 58, or was she 56?
58 you said just now.
Did I?
But if Ali's got that wrong, that was her fault, not mine.
Yes.
But happy birthday.
Happy birthday for the 19th. And if I've missed anyone, it's not that I've forgotten, it's that I haven't seen the comments yet, because I'm still behind.
Yes.
And I want to say thank you for your comments yesterday. A lot of people, I was telling everyone how I had woken up thinking about my dad. I told you when I got home, and a lot of people left some very lovely comments about people they had lost, and
Yeah.
it was really, really nice. You read the comments as
I
well.
do read the comments, and it's, you know, I mean, I lost my dad 10 years ago, and it still just hits me out of the blue sometimes. I pocket dial him occasionally,
Yeah.
which is even weirder, because his little face comes up on my screen. But, you know, it's just something you learn to live with and move past, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah, so thank you to everybody that left lovely comments and shared your stories and feelings. And that's it, I think. I'm going to say goodbye. Friday night is... I thought you were going to join in with me then. Friday night is
Pizza night!
That's really bad. Lilli is at a party. Phoebe's on her iPad. We're making the pizza. And whose choice is it for Friday night movie
Well,
tonight?
as Lillian's not here, we'll let Phoebe choose, so hopefully it won't be something like Hotel for Dolls or something, other ridiculous film
What
she
was
likes.
the one we started watching? The live action Pinocchio.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, Disney, you normally do these things really well, but
Yeah.
Pinocchio was rubbish.
That was Tom Hanks as well.
I know, and I love Tom Hanks, and that, you know.
We didn't finish it. We were just so bored. It was, yeah. Anyway. So, hopefully it'll be better than that. Last week we watched Practical Magic.
No, that was 2 weeks ago. Last week we watched Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't make it through that because Phoebe wanted to play a game.
Anyway, goodbye. See you tomorrow. It's Saturday tomorrow.
Cheers. Enjoy your evening.
Yes.